Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Today I want to recommend a movie to you. Yes, you should take a recommendation from me because I think you will like this movie. The movie is called True Memoirs of an International Assassin. I watched it because it was on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. Sometimes Netflix does really good stuff, sometimes not so much. This is one of the really good stuff. One of the reasons why I like this was because it has Kevin James in the main lead. You know Kevin James, King of Queens? Yeah, that TV show, and you've seen Paul Blart, Mall Cop 1, 2. And I really like Kevin James because three reasons. One, he is not fit, he's fat, he's big, he doesn't have a chiseled chin, he doesn't have the lead actor's face at all. Second reason, when he moves, he can make you believe that he can move that fast, that he's fit enough to do action, and that is his acting talent. And third is he's a comic genius. So he's not your typical chocolatey hero, but he can make a movie, and he can make a movie work just based on him. So he's like for comedy, he's amazing. If you remember Paul Blart, Mall Cop, I think there was a line in that when he headbutts a villain, he headbutts a bad guy, and then he goes like, "Oh, nobody wins in a headbutt." He makes a headbutt funny. That is only Kevin James can do that. And Zookeeper, one of my favorite movies as well. So this one, The True Memoirs, I have seen it 3 times, and I recently started watching it. Like last night, also I started watching it again, and I stopped because I wanted to give the recommendation before I finish watching it and forget about it. It's a really good movie because it starts very fast. So there are some movies where you have to wait for 45 minutes before something will happen, and there's a promise of something good will happen, and then you have to have patience. This one, no patience required. Right from the first scene, it draws you in. And then it keeps you going with it. Kevin James is really good with his character, so he becomes the character, and you can totally believe that he is. So he is an author, a struggling author who has a day job, and he writes a book which is called Memoirs of an International Assassin. You heard me right. And then he wants to get it published, and well, you know, first-time author, I know very well how hard it is for a first-time author to be published, and he's writing this as a fiction. So somebody publishes it, but that publisher changes the title to add one word. They make it True Memoirs of an International Assassin, and the book starts selling very fast. And that you can imagine that this is the case of mistaken identity, when people think that he, Sam Larson, is actually an international assassin. So from there, the action starts. I can't tell you much more because it won't be. It will spoil the movie. But the movie moves fast, and you stay with it, and you can believe the action, and the way the action escalates, you can believe that because of the story, because of how cleverly it is written, and it's an action comedy. It's funny as well at the same time. And when you get to the third act, it feels like the third act. You feel like things have moved along, and now we're in a different ball game altogether. And when it finishes, you feel like, yeah, that was a good movie. You don't feel like, oh no, all that was just that. Like recently I watched 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I watched it because I was watching the Oscars video, and this was nominated in several categories. And after I watched it, I was like, what? That's pure crap. This good drama, this good acting, but this story goes nowhere. There's nothing that really happens through the movie, and nothing happens in the end. I feel cheated. I feel like this director was very over smart. So this movie is not like that. You actually feel like, yeah, this was a good movie, and you actually got your money's worth. It's Netflix, so you're not spending money for the ticket. So that's the movie. I will try and show you the trailer now. And if you like Kevin James, definitely watch it. If you like action comedy, definitely watch it.
RPG's way over the top.
Better be careful. You don't want the best things in your life to happen to your alter ego.
Well, right now, my alter ego's on a helicopter about to die. Call me the ghost. Sorry, Miss Lowenthal.
I want to publish your book. It just felt so real.
Non-fiction.
True memoirs of an international assassin? You said you wouldn't change a word.
I didn't. I added one.
So people think I'm a hitman?
Maybe they do. Maybe they don't.
The whole assassin thing, it's BS, right?
Well, I could tell you, but then I'd have to slit your throat and watch you bleed out.
Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe and meet me here tomorrow.